Mixed emotions in Israel. Right now, Jews are celebrating the first night of Hanukkah while also marking 2 months since the start of the Israel-Hamas war.
Israel's military says it's fighting inside Han Yunis, the main city in southern Gaza, and surrounding the home of a top Hamas leader. The United Nations is warning of an impending, quote, humanitarian catastrophe in Gaza. And the UN says there are no safe places for anyone to go and a critical lack of supplies on the ground. More than 1,400 people in Israel and more than 17,000 people in Gaza have died since the war began.
NBC News foreign correspondent Raf Sanchez is live in Tel Aviv again for us. Raf, what is the Israeli military first off saying about the fighting tonight inside Gaza?
Well, Kate, they're saying it's very intense. Earlier, they announced that the son of a senior Israeli minister, a member of the war cabinet, was killed fighting inside of Gaza. He's one of more than 80 Israeli troops killed since the start of this ground offensive. Humanitarian groups, including the United Nations, say they're running out of adjectives to describe the situation in southern Gaza right now. The UN has already described it as apocalyptic, as catastrophic. They say they are not getting enough aid into Gaza in the first place, but that there is also not enough fuel to deliver that aid once it's inside. So right now, they are only able to distribute those very basics, water, food, medicine, in the area immediately around the Rafah crossing. And we've spoken to Palestinian civilians in that city of Han Yunis, where the Israeli military says senior Hamas leaders, including Yahya Sinwar, who they say was the mastermind of the October 7th terrorist attack, are hiding. And those civilians are facing just an agonizing choice, whether to stay in their homes and risk encirclement by Israeli forces or whether to flee south. And one man we spoke to earlier said right now fleeing south is just a leap into the unknown. They don't know if they have shelter, they don't know if they'll have water, and they don't know if they'll have food if they go south. Guys.
And Raf, as we speak, there are still more than 130 hostages being held inside Gaza. So what are you hearing from families today as they're gathering to celebrate Hanukkah?
Yeah, so we're in Hostage Square right now. This is in the very heart of Tel Aviv. In some ways, it's become the beating heart of Israel. Families have been gathering here for 8 weeks to remember the hostages being held inside Gaza. And earlier tonight, they were lighting candles to mark the first night of Hanukkah, 138 candles for the 138 hostages still being held. And there is enormous frustration and fear among a lot of the families who still have loved ones inside of Gaza. They say that time is running out. Many of their loved ones were wounded on October 7th during the terror attack. Many of them are sick. They are not getting much food. We don't know if they're allowed to see the sun or not. And they are telling the Israeli government, make a deal now, even if it involves painful concessions like releasing senior convicted Palestinian militants. They say the deal is there to be made, and they want it made while their loved ones are still alive. Guys.
Raf, I'm curious what it's like just generally in the country right now, marking this holiday. It must be very difficult.
It's solemn, Kate. This is supposed to be the Festival of Lights, and instead there is a subdued atmosphere here in Tel Aviv. This is a time when families gather together, not just the immediate family, but the extended family, grandparents, parents, kids. And there are a lot of Israeli families that have a loved one inside of Gaza right now. So this is a difficult, painful occasion for a lot of people across this country. Okay.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.